People skills. So there are three aspects of people skills. So first, personal effectiveness, or about how one comes across with others. Interaction ability, or how well one predicts and decodes behavior. And lastly, intercede easily, or ability to lead, influence, and build bridges between people. So people or students with strong people skills, no, they are those persons who have strong presence, no? They are highly likable. Na yung mga tao would know nga, first time pa nimo na meet, but it seems that you two know each other for a long time. They are also excellent in conversation. So may kayo sila in terms of when you ask them, so smooth na din ang flows in conversation, and they are very charismatic and they have high confidence. So muna yung mga people with strong people skills. And what is the educational impact of people skills? So if all of our students, all of our teachers have people skills, then we have an effective classroom management. So people skills are important in effective classroom management. So why? Because knowing how to communicate and teach people instead of simply teaching their subjects will help make a difference in classroom. So remember that, future educators, that it's important that how we deal, how we interact with our students instead of simply teaching them the topics, let them memorize, di ba? The basics, the mga concepts, but it's important nga naamoy harmonious relationship with your students. So, not in a way nga mo exceed na pod sila sa limit, no? But teachers should set a boundary nga, kamo students, diha ra mo taman ha, diha ra tataman. But there should be a harmonious relationship para pod atong mga concepts that you taught sa ila ma-retain good to or magamit jud in their daily lives. And almost 50% of classroom success lies on effective interpersonal relationships. So, diba? 50%, while the other 50% lies with academic skills. So, again, there should be a balance between the two. So, interpersonal relationship and academic skills. So, what would be our role as parents, no? How could you enhance social literacy to your children, to your kids, diba? So first is teach directly by modeling, role-playing, and providing opportunities to practice new skills. So as a parent, kamu may first teachers nila. So you should model acceptable behaviors, no? Mga positive behaviors to your children, and encourage and praise your children for successfully using a new skill. Again, words of encouragement, compliment them every day. And as a teacher, so what would be my role as a teacher, your role as a teacher, to enhance social literacy? So be alert to teasing and bullying. So na naman tayo mga anti-bullying acts karon, no? And work cooperatively with children's parents to prevent the humiliation, embarrassment, and distress. So, there should be an open communication between you as a teacher and to the parents. And you should pair an introvert child with an extrovert child. So, mag-share sila mga experiences nila. So, mga opposites, i-pair na sila. Creating an environment in which diversity is celebrated. So you should provide programs, mga activities that students can work cooperatively. So students coming from different race, different religions, mga different places, having different traditions. So iusa nato na sila. And let's give them an activity where they can explore and interact with one another. And that's the end of my presentation. Now let's go to your activity. So I have provided you with the calendar, diba? The schedule of activities. So next week, ang atong schedule, diba, is a Google Meet session on Monday. So this is for my MWF classes o so MWF classes. So this would be our activity next week. So next week, we are going to have an interview. So this is a one-on-one interview. So unsa ganito suoton og mag-interview? So formal attire, formal wear, no? So dili magsando, dili mag-sleeveless. So girls, hipuson ang buhok, mag-lipstick, mag-makeup ginagmay. Boys pod, make sure nga dili maghapay-hapay pod, no? Dili kay bagong mata mo pagsulod sa Google Meet. So ang schedule nato sa interview next week, so if your last name, so imong last name starts with letter A to M. So if imong apelyido ga start og A down to letter M, imong schedule would be on Monday. So musulod ka sa interview nako on Monday. Then if your last name, imong apelyido ga start og letter N down to letter Z, sa Wednesday ra ka musulod sa atong Google Meet. So, Veles akong apelyido, ma'am. Yan, isulod ko sa Google Meet anang May 24 na schedule Monday. I will not allow you to join our class kay dili pa man na imong schedule. So, follow your schedule in conducting or in joining our interview. So what would be the questions? So some random questions, no? Some would be personal questions. No need to memorize these concepts that I have discussed, no? So matakabalo imo ding i-memorize ning mga slides nga akong gihatag, no? So familiarize lang. So some would be personal questions. I would ask for your opinions, or I would give you scenarios or mga situations relating to social literacy and what would be your response on that scenario or situation. So inana lang nga mga questions. So we need to conduct this interview to know you better, diba? Because you are talking about social literacy. Okay, so again, this is for my MWF classes only. So, TTH classes, sa may schedule ninyo. So, TTH, so again, if imong last name, imong apelyido ga start og letter A down to letter M, so mo join ka on Tuesday, May 25. If imong last name ga start og letter N down to letter Z, then sa Thursday ka mo join sa atong interview. So, this is for my TTH classes. So again, reminding everyone, next week our activity would be an interview, one-on-one interview. So wear formal attire. So be present on your scheduled time. So thank you everyone. If you have questions, you can post them in our group chat.